Shalom, shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakha Kodash. Just want to touch in on this video one of the Akim sent to me. And it's very relevant to the day. I believe, when did Russia invade Ukraine? Was it last year, or I don't necessarily know when it was, but I think it was last year, I believe. But I just want to follow up and touch on that and give the reason why. I'll show again the reason why Putin is doing the invading that he's doing. It's all prophecy. Number one, the Most High is putting it on his spirit as well as the other nation's spirit. All right. Because never forget the Israelites. Well, if you want to say Israelite or Moor, the word Moor just means black anyway. And they replaced that with the word Indian, which just means black anyway, because we're the Hebrews. It became, they wrote it into decree over there in Europe that we could not call ourselves Igbo, Jews, Hebrews. We couldn't call ourselves that, so they had to make up something. All right. Anyway, I want to dive into it. You're about to see the primary reason why Russia said he was invading Ukraine, because the rabbit hole goes deep. He's trying to tell everybody that they are Khazars. They go all the way back to Ashkenaz. That's Genesis. I believe it's Genesis chapter. It's in the book of Genesis. I don't want to misquote. It's either like chapter 10 or chapter 40. But nevertheless, that's why they call themselves Ashkenazi Jews, or people say, well, I'm an Eastern Jew. It's no such thing as that. All right. He's letting people know that according to the Bible, according to Christ, that these people are the devil according to the Bible. They have taken the Negroes. He said this last year before he invaded. He said they have taken the Negroes' identity. Now, people are going to say, oh, that's like a Hitler thing. Well, Putin and China and the rest of them, because remember, we ruled in China as well. Right? That's in the book of Kings. We went over there. I'll show that later. But they have some of our artifacts. They know the real name of the Most High and all of that. Anyway, let's get into it. I'm going to run this for a few seconds, and we'll do a brief breakdown.
Was 1,200 kilometers away in Kherson, one of the Ukrainian regions he has annexed for Russia. Or at least he appeared to be. It's not known when these pictures were taken. The aim of the visit, presumably, was to show confidence and to point up the historical justification he uses for the invasion.
You see that? Putin had to show receipts. Y'all understand this? Russia right now is president of the United Nations Security Council. Let me repeat that. Russia is the president of the United States Security Council. They rotate every month. Last year, when Russia invaded Ukraine, they were president of the United Nations Security Council, which means nobody around the whole world can't tell them to stop. That's what that means. When the next country comes up, who is it, America? Well, everybody's tired of them, right? I believe it's one of the other countries. I'll put that chart up later. No one could tell them to stop. That's why he invaded, because he knew no other country would stop him. Now, he's giving receipts. He had to show up and say, this is the primary reason for our invasion. Because, you know, the Russian, they got those, they're Christians, if you will, right? We'll get into that later. But they know the Bible is authentic, and they know the people of God, of the Most High Yahweh, are authentic. Look what he's holding in his hand. He says, this is the primary reason we are taking them down. Like what's mentioned in the prophecy. The Most High says he's going to use them, and he's going to use the least of them to bring them out. Meaning he's going to use little bitty Ukraine to bring out Rome, meaning to bring out America, to bring out Babylon, because that's who he wants. I'm going to make your little brother come outside and beat him up until you come outside and stick up for him, because you the one I really want. Look what he's about to show. This is the primary reason out of his own mouth of why he's invading Ukraine. The Khazars.
This is one of the force's relics, an icon owned by one of the most decorated defense ministers of the Russian army in the 19th century. This is a copy. There's another copy and the original.
It's not clear where that original icon is. Russian forces have removed historical objects from Kherson, including the bones of Catherine the Great's.
See that black Jesus? You see that? Look up Russian catacombs. Type in Israelites found in Russian catacombs. They have the artifacts and everything, Bibles, books, before Rome, before the other half of the Edomites. Don't get it twisted. They still Edomites too, but nevertheless, the Most High says He gonna make them fight each other. Well, some of them got a little bit of a backbone, if you will, right? I mean, they all still wicked, but He's just saying, right? The Russian catacombs, if you pull that up and Google it, you're gonna see all the prophets, Christ, all the books, everything was black. The Vatican and Rome, they whitewashed everything and even changed Christ's name and His people. He let everybody know that America, just like the president of China said, that hey, y'all have them Negroes over there in slavery, and y'all haven't recompassed them anything. Like the Bible said, we're not gonna get recompassed. We're gonna get recompassed when when Christ come back. He said this is the number one reason I'm invading. That's Black Jesus right there, whose real name is Yahweh. Now Google Russian catacombs, you're gonna see all of them were Negroes, all the disciples, all the apostles, everybody in Rome and in Europe and Russia when we ruled in China, we all were Negroes. All of us who scattered during slavery to this day.
Lover Grigory Potemkin, one of Putin's heroes.
I'm gonna rewind that a little bit.
One of Putin's heroes.
Just a little bit so y'all can see it.
Removed historical objects from Kherson, including the bones of Catherine the Great's lover Grigory Potemkin, one of Putin's heroes.
See that? He said that's the primary reason he invaded. Let's go ahead and get some scriptures with that. Matter of fact, let's go into I don't want to start right there in Daniel, but let's go into Revelations. Well, no. We'll go into the book of Job real quick. Right? Because we got to get that in prophecy, right? Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given unto the hand of the wicked. Who runs the earth right now? Right? Don't suffer from colorism. The Most High deals with nationality. What nation of people, not America, not Canada, not Mexico, as a nation of people? Edom, Esau, Amalek, they run the earth. He said the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. He, meaning the person who did this, covered the faces of the judges thereof. The judges are the Israelites. We're the true kings and priests of this earth. We're the judges. We're the judges. Y'all not wrong. That's why they flip everything. Most of the jail is full of what, 92% Negroes? We're the judges of the earth. We the righteous ones. We done been in affliction, slavery, genocide for the last 600-700 years, and we have not rebelled against them. That's righteousness. So he's saying the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. That's called whitewashing. If not, where and who is he? So when people say, oh, well, the so-called white person is not Edom. He's not Esau. We're good. Everyone's good. We're saved. Nah, he's saying, well, if it's not him, then who is it? Who fit these prophecies? Who did this? We got to go through artifacts. We got to search. Okay? That's what he's talking about in that prophecy. Now let's go to Revelations real quick. I want to touch on what's going on and how the Most High said that they all, the United Nations and all them bricks, if you will, would turn against the whore. They're going to turn against America and Israel, that state of Israel over there. Notice they call it the states of Israel. They only call themselves Israelites. All right. Let's go to Revelation chapter 17. We'll start at verse 1. And there came one of the 7 angels, which had 7 veils, and talked with me, saying unto me, come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. Everybody gonna be judged and substituted and in subjection to the Israelites. But the primary, the main event is going to be right here in America. Remember, they're going to see the smoke from this place go all the way up into the heavens. You're going to be able to be in Mexico and be in South America and see the smoke burning from America going up to the sky. All right. We'll skip down. Verse 5, and upon her head was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great. This ain't happened yet, right? The mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. Look what they trying to do to every country now. They're trying to push that, I'm going to say, agenda so the video don't get flagged. And we know what we're talking about. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints, meaning this country, this nation of people, they killed the saints. That slavery wasn't no more gruesome than here in the West Indies and here in America, on North American continent. Or we say the Americas, that covers everything. It was gruesome here. Gruesome. Willie Lynch came from the West Indies. They brought him over here to America to get the rest of them Israelites right. They drunk with our blood. They shoot us dead in the streets all day. False convictions in court. They curb our test scores in schools. It's genocide here. They drunk with it. They can't stop. What happens when a person is addicted to alcohol? He's a drunk. What they call Noah, man, you a drunk. Nah, you stay full. They stay full of our blood. Right? And with the blood of the martyrs of Yahushua. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration, like, oh man, like most people do when they think about America. I want to come there, land of the free. Oh my God, I can start a business. Other people from other countries come here, they get a $50,000 grant. You can't even get approved for a car loan. And look what the angel said, right? Verse 7. And the angel said unto me, wherefore didst thou marvel? Meaning, what's your jaw down on the ground for? What your lips open for? I know you don't want to go there. I know you ain't admiring that place. You see all the money and people stunning and diamond chains and got the wop and twerking. You admiring that? I know that ain't what you looking at like that. That's what the angel telling John. I will tell thee the mystery of the woman and the beast that carried her, Satan, which had 7 heads and 10 horns. So it's talking about the whole nation of Esau, right? Of Edom. It's covering, it's going to go over their whole entire nation, if you will. All right. I'm going to skip down right to verse 16, because what's going on now is prophecy. All these nations turning against this part of the wing of Edom, because they all the same eagle, just different wings, right? Verse 16, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore. They're gonna hate America and shall make her desolate and naked. What you think, they finna come over here and tell everybody to take their clothes off? Nah, man, them nukes finna start flying. And shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. They not finna come over and invite them to the cookout. China, Russia, Iran, North Korea, this is in prophecy. They're going to light this place up. Verse 17, for Yahweh, for God, had put in their hearts to fulfill his will. So everything you see Putin doing, him finding what's in those Russian catacombs, him going into Ukraine and finding that artifact that he just found, he knew it was buried there. He knew what they was doing over there. This was one of the last places they haven't whitewashed. The Most High put it in his heart. Go get my kids' stuff. The Most High used people from another nation to help out his children or to fulfill his what? His will. So the Most High put in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree. That's the brick system. All of them agreeing. And to give their kingdom unto the beast, unto the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. Meaning, Edom, they're going to be destroyed. Let's get some of the words of the Most High. Matter of fact, let's go into matter of fact, here's another cut. So Israel, over there now, the state of Israel, they're banning Christianity and they're banning the Bible. Why are they doing that? Why are they banning the Bible? Because they not the Israelites, man. They don't believe in Christ. So that's proof of Revelations 2 and 9. That's proof exactly what Christ was trying to tell everybody. Revelations 2 and 9. And I know thy works and thy tribulation and poverty. He's talking about us, the Israelites. But we rich. Don't worry about being poor, living paycheck to paycheck. We rich, dog. We wealthy. I had to correct my family member the other day. It was like, oh, I met this dude got a Tesla and he lift up and he said they rich. I said, you rich. What you mean? You more wealthy than anything on this earth. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are the Hebrews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. That means they the chief house of Satan. These are Satan's children, according to the Bible, not me, the Bible. That's why Putin doing it. He said, this is the main reason I'm invading, dog. This is the main reason I'm popping off World War III. Because the Most High put it in his heart. Let's get that, right? Because the Israelites, that's also proof that Babylon is America, and that's also proof that that the Negroes here are the Israelites. Why? Because the people over in Israel are rejecting the Bible right now. They're banning it. It's written into law. All they got to do, it's already passed the Senate over there. They're banning the Bible. If you come over there talking about Christianity and Christ, keeping the commandments, they're going to lock you up in jail for 2 years. Google it. That's proof that America is Babylon and they the Edomites and we the Israelites. Furthermore, the prophecy states, like Christ told everybody in the book of Daniel, right? The Israelites would not be back in Israel until after the fourth kingdom, the fourth rule, if you will. We won't be back over there until after that, right? Let's look at that. Go to 2nd Ezra chapter 11. I'll go down to verse 36, right? Then I heard a voice which said unto me, look before thee and consider the thing that thou seest. Meaning, I'm going to show you something. This is Ezra. This angel showing him something. He say, look, you better understand what I'm about to show you. I ain't got time to be explaining more than once. Verse 37. And I beheld, and lo, as it were a roaring lion chased out of the wood. And I saw that he sent out a man's voice unto the eagle. Like we prophesying unto the eagle. Nah, man, the eagle represents what? Edom, Esau. Every province that they own, it got an eagle on their flag, or on their state bird, or on their national bird. You got the Portuguese, you got the Spanish, the Spaniards. The eagle is everywhere. That's them. Same eagle, different wings. Verse 38. Hear thou, I will talk with thee, and the highest shall say unto thee, meaning like, look, I'm going to speak to you, but this from the Most High. Art thou not it that remainest of the four beasts? The Israelites would not be back into Israel until after the fourth beast. That's Daniel chapter 2. I think verse like 36 all the way down through like 44. That's when Christ's coming. So how are those people back over in Israel right now? They the fourth beast. America and Israel, they still ruling. Furthermore, where's Christ and why are they back over there? We ain't going to be back because we still in the land of our captivity right now. So look, this is the lion talking to the eagle, but it's really the Most High. Art thou not it that remained of the four beasts? Meaning, are you not the Edomites? Are you not wrong? Whom I made to reign in my world. The Most High like, dude, y'all ain't running nothing. We're powerful. We're America. This is America, Jack. The Most High says, I made you to reign in my world. You ain't done nothing. That the end of their times, see there, that's a that's a possessive pronoun. Everybody worry about pronouns now. That the end of their times might come through them. Meaning your own people gonna destroy you. They gonna fight each other in World War III. We supposed to sit back, pop champagne, and chill. Verse 40. And the fourth came and overcame all the beasts that were past, and had power over the world with great fearfulness. That's why everybody's scared to come against America. They drop one bomb and half your country wiped out. And over the whole compass of the earth. They conquered everywhere. Everywhere they conquered. With much wicked oppression. It's wickedness. They conquered Brazil, South America, North America, Africa. They killed all the indigenous people in Australia, Ireland, Europe. Much oppression and wickedness. And so long time dwelt he upon the earth with deceit. This is what Putin bringing out. Like, bro, they deceiving everybody. And the people they got over there in chains, who they shoot dead, you knock on the door and they open the door and blast you in the head like they just did that little American boy. It's with great deceit, man. He's letting you know, like, bro, those are the children of God, literally. Look at the bloodline. Go read, what is that? I think it's Matthew 1 and Luke 3. Bro, our bloodline go back to Adam, King. We are of the royal bloodline. And it ain't no, oh, we're all mixed together. No, it's not. No, we not. No, we not. If we was all mixed together, they wouldn't have brought your butt over here on those slave ships and colonized the other Indians, a.k.a. blacks here in America. They know we ain't the same. Right? Matter of fact, let's go down to I want to get a little more. No, I'll just read the rest of that and then we'll close it out. I just really want to show the Putin part, right? So this proof what's going to happen to America, and that not just them, but the primary headline is America, that we're the Israelites. Israel's banned the Bible and Christianity over there, and Putin showing you this is why us, China, North Korea, Iran, this is why we invading Ukraine, and this is why we starting World War III, because they got the Israelites in captivity. That's why we doing this. Like we read in Revelations, the Most High putting it on their spirit. All right. Verse 42. For thou hast afflicted the meek, the Israelites. Thou hast hurt the peaceable. By definition, that's the Israelites. Thou hast loved liars. That's them, they liars. And destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit. Only the Israelites could bring forth good fruit. And has cast down the walls of such as did thee no harm. People of other nations, they ain't do no harm to them. They afflict the Mexicans and all. They ain't do nothing to them, bro. The Most High like, bro, you did this to my children, and then just regular people, just chilling on the earth. Y'all went and took their land too. They ain't do nothing to y'all. Verse 43. Therefore is thy wrongful dealing come up to the highest, and thy pride unto the mighty. Right? They make all these American banner songs. They prideful. He's saying, therefore, now your dealings don't reach me. It done passed the angels. It done passed Christ. It done came up to me, to the Most High directly. Meaning you don't went to the CEO for a payroll issue. What we say? It's above me now. That's what the Most High saying. Verse 44. The highest also looked upon the proud times. Oh, beautiful. Oh, gracious the skies. Yeah. He said, I'm looking upon all that. And behold, they are ended, and his abominations are fulfilled, like Christ told everybody in the book of Luke. Right? Until the fullness of the Gentiles, until all their sins are all bound up, now they fulfilled. Verse 45, and there appeared no more thy eagle, nor the horrible wings. This is talking about the nation of Edom, Amalek. He's saying that eagle nor the wings, meaning this is during the kingdom of heaven. After that 1,000 years, he's saying they're going to be wiped off the planet for good. You're going to look around, you ain't going to see no more Amalekites. You ain't going to see no more Edomites. None. And therefore appeared no more. It didn't say one or two or three. He said there appeared no more thy eagle, nor the horrible wings, nor their wicked feathers, right? Nor the malicious heads, nor the hurtful claws, nor all the vain body, meaning every last one of them, right? And the reason he has to do that, verse 46, so that all the earth may be refreshed. I paused for a minute so we could digest that. This is why he got to do away with them. They're a cancer to the earth. That all the earth may be refreshed and may return. Because we're going back to the ways of old. Being delivered. That's being saved. They can't be saved from themselves. Being delivered from the violence, and that she hoped for the judgment and mercy of him that made her. It says they're going to hope for mercy and hope for judgment, right? But like I said, Esau, there's no room for repentance. He's like, nah, it ain't no room, dog. Y'all done did so much. Y'all done did so much. It's no room for it. Like, I can't even excuse any one of y'all. Like, any one of y'all. Right? And matter of fact, when it says there appeared no more, let's get that. Let's get this last one that I'm going to go and close it out. Let's get this in Jeremiah, because Jeremiah saw the same thing. And the Most High answered him the same way. Jeremiah chapter 30. Let's close it out with Salakia. Jeremiah 30 verse 16. Right? Therefore, all they that devoured thee, like we just read, shall be devoured. And all thine adversaries means your enemies. The enemies of you Hebrews, you Israelites, you Hebrew by your blood, right? Israelite by keeping the commandments, like Christ said, or like Paul said as well, right? All of our adversaries are listed in the book of Psalms chapter 83. That's everybody, every nation on the planet that hates the Creator, And by default, because we his children, you inherit that hate. Like Christ said, the world hated me, it's going to hate you. He wasn't talking about Christians. We don't know it wasn't no Christians then. He was talking to his people, bloodline, right? Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, like you just read in Second Esdras, shall go into captivity. Every last one of them. You can read the rest of that on your own. Hopefully, this has been edifying to you brothers out there and you few sisters. So with that, shalom.